Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to some more Fortress Fallouts. Wanted to give you a progress update on things because actually a whole bunch of stuff has been added in the past week, which is kind of exciting. Got a bunch of new in-game things and then some art that I can show you on the side that'll be put in soon enough, probably in the next like 2-3 weeks once the programming is ready for it. So yeah, it's exciting. Obligatory background before we go any further, just in case this is the first video you're seeing on Fortress Fallout and stuff. So Fortress Fallout's a game that I've been working on with a group of developers for the past 3 or so months, and we're still in development. It's not yet out yet, but when it is out, it'll be free to play on iOS and Android. If you want any more info, check the description. You'll find a playlist and stuff with all the videos I've done on it and just info in general. So that said, let's get into things. So, you'll actually notice now we've got all the building blocks in. So previously it was just wood and brick, but now we've got the stone, copper, lead, brass, bronze, iron. These are all craftable blocks. So basically when you destroy blocks in an enemy's tower, it's gonna drop the resources at the end of the game, and then you use those to craft these blocks over here. So basically, the further down the list you go, the more durable they are, but also the more resource points they cost to put down. So I've got them all laid out in the 2x2 fashion here. So let's see. We have the stone over on the left, copper, then lead, then brass is the goldish one, bronze is the, well, bronzy looking one, and then iron is all the way over on the right. And that is the one that's the most expensive to place down. So I can actually put them down individually. So iron, we're at 132 right now. Now we're at 140, so it costs 8. Then it just goes down the line. So now bronze is going to be 7. And then 6, and then it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down the line, all the way up to wood, because there are 8 blocks, and they just increase by 1 resource point value every time that you put it down. Anyway, okay, let's just put them all down, because why not? And then we can build a tower that has all the different types of blocks. I'm just putting them down so you see what the 1x1 looks like as well for all the new ones. So there's that. Anyway, also we've got all the weapons in now, at least like with temp art. They don't have the animations yet. The Dragon's Fire is temporary art, Lightning Storm, temporary art, but like the projectile animations are there and stuff. So anyway, why don't we put them in? So let's see. I guess I should probably just sort of extend this out, put down a flat plane. This is gonna start getting expensive if I use those blocks. So I'll just use some brick, and I guess we'll put all this stuff down and such. Put our core down over here, probably. So catapult you've already seen. Nothing's changed with that as of yet. The animations haven't been put in, but what it can do is actually show an animation on the screen. It comes in 3 parts. There's an idle, there's a firing animation, and then there's a like pullback charging animation. And they're all like separate, but they're like linked together when you're actually playing the game, but I can just flash those on the screen. I should mention we've also got the crafting screen. I'm not going to show it yet because it's pretty rough at the moment, but it is in there. That's how I actually am able to get all this stuff, is by crafting it. Okay, so I just put down a Dragon's Fire. Let's put down a Ballista somewhere over here, and then we'll also put down a Lightning Storm right there. All right, cool beans. Actually, Ballista may be in the line. Actually, I think I kind of just put everything in the line of fire of everything else. So let's build this up a little bit higher just so everything is nice and separated. And there we go. We're fine now. I'm an expert. All right, so there's that. Ballista is final art, just not animated. Lightning Storm, I haven't checked yet if that is final art or not, but anyway, and I think the Dragon's Fire is still temp as well. But yeah, okay, now that everything's placed, let's just, I guess we'll go into a little practice match, and yeah. Okay, so here we go. Now that we're in a practice match, I guess, I don't know, I can show you the new weapons and stuff. So the Lightning Storm, the idea is you arc it like way up high in the air, and it sort of does this big arcing like projectile sort of dealio, and I'm probably just gonna miss. No, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Nope, I just landed it right on the archers. All right, not my best work. Ballista, the idea is you shoot it more like straight across the board, so it's a little bit easier. It doesn't have it. That's catapult. It's temporary. It'll have like some sort of arrow fancy thing, something or other. But again, just placeholder. But the Lightning Storm art is the Lightning Storm projectile is probably very similar to what it will actually look like. If I can actually land a thing, you'll see how much damage. I missed again. Great. Dragon's Fire. Let's see if I can do that. This one's actually really cool looking. So again, like the Ballista, you fire it a bit more straight across the board, just has like a higher cooldown and stuff, and there we go. That was Dragon's Fire. Whoa. Pretty gnarly, bro. Okay, let's Ballista one more time. Can I please land the Lightning Storm? Okay, let's just do a smaller arc. All right. And please work. I think I got something. Yeah, there we go. Actually, the Lightning Storm does a pretty high amount of damage, just like a little bit more difficult to aim. But what you can do with it is like hide it behind a big stack of blocks so that it's hard to hit directly, and you kind of have to have another Lightning Storm to arc over and get to it. Anyway, strategy. I don't want to be like sharing my strategy. Archers are still the same, but what I can do is sort of, as I alluded to, show some art as to what they will look like. Again, there are different animation stages for like idle, charge up, firing, etc., etc. But more importantly, the 3 stages. So we've got the dudes, how they look when they start off. Then we have the next level up, and they don't actually look like archers anymore. They're still, I don't know if we're gonna keep calling them archers or what, but basically they throw barrel things. They throw barrels at the enemy, and then when they, at the 3-minute mark, level up again, so they're actually picking up the ground and throwing it at the other fortress. That way, it makes sense why there's more damage being done. So yeah, anyway, all right. So that is that's basically it for the new weapons and stuff that have been added. I should say basically all the weapons. It's just that obviously their animations aren't there, and such, so on and so forth. But at least you get a general idea of things. And then obviously all the building blocks. And then I guess I completely forgot. Let's back out really quickly. And I totally forgot about the fact that I hadn't shown you the other support blocks yet. Not that they're really interesting to see when you're not fighting against someone. But hey, this brings up a good segue. So you'll notice my tower is gone when I backed out of the thing. So what do? Well, just it happens to be so convenient that there's the save load menu now, and Tower 2 is right there. But if I wanted to, I could also save Tower 1. So I don't know, why don't we load the previous one? And then there we go. There's our tower. Woohoo! But also, if I say wanted to do some work on another one, let's do a blank one right here. We'll load Tower 1 and then start putting some stuff down, because why not? This is a great tower that I've done right here. Just impeccable work. Then if I want to save load, I can save right there. And then boom, that's Tower 1. And if I want to go back to Tower 2, boom, load. Oh man, there it is. Woohoo! It's actually a pretty convenient feature, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm happy that's implemented now because it saves a lot of time. Anyway, okay, so the support blocks. I guess I can just show them in action, even though, again, MS Paint Doodle, null magic is null texture. It's all very, 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 very temporary. But let's just put that down right there, and put that down right there, and go into practice once again. Okay, so null magic, the idea is that, like, all the weapons, they shoot out. There are some that do a lot of magical damage, some that are mostly physical damage, and basically the null magic will null out any of that magical damage. And also, a cool thing you can do with it is that if you're targeted with something like a slow time, for example, which I should say, slow time, what it does is when you target it on a weapon, and it'll be changed slightly just so you target it on a weapon and it sort of snaps to affect that weapon rather than affecting like a 2x2 square. If that weapon is used in the time while the slow time is over it, then I think it doubles the cooldown then after that use. So basically, if you can, you kind of want to avoid using the weapon unless you really need to when it has the slow time over it. But yeah, anyway, then the null magic, say you get slow time to yourself. So can I self-target right now? I can, because I'm really good, and I self-targeted myself with slow time. Null magic should null that out when I use null magic there as well. So on top of being sort of a shield, you can also cancel out other effects that are going on with it. So yeah, that was basically it on the null magic and the slow time. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, actually I could demo slow time, I guess. So Dragon's Fire, although I don't know if you're gonna really notice. So if I go, you'll wait for the cooldown on that. Hold on a second. And when it's ready to fire again, okay, let's slow time myself and do that. I think it works if you self-target, and now the cooldown should be like double as long because I did that. But that's the basic idea. So anyway, On that note, I think I hit on pretty much everything. Yeah, the cooldown is definitely longer. You can definitely tell. I think I hit on like pretty much everything that was added in the past week, except for the crafting screen, which is like super rough, but I'll show that to you later on. But anyway, I guess on that note, I'll probably wrap it up for this video. But yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Once again, if you want to see like any more videos and stuff on Fortress Fallout, if you've missed any, just check the description. There's a playlist that you'll find, and it has all the videos that I've done chronicling the development. So there's that. And yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I really do hope you've enjoyed, actually. More so on this than many other videos. And yeah, I guess that being said, I will see you next time.